Hello and welcome everybody to yoga class, active recovery specifically designed for skateboarders, but everybody is welcome here. Recording class today on a new moon. Apparently it is the astrological new year as well. Not that I know much about this stuff, but it seems pretty poignant. And if that means something to you, then yeah, hopefully today can help you bring in some positive new change into your life. So for today, it could be quite useful or a fun thing to practice or explore to set an intention for yourself, possibly around the theme of rebirth, newness, new beginnings. Maybe thinking about things in your life that need to be released, need to let go of, so as to welcome in the opportunities for new beginnings and regeneration. With that said, for today, you're going to need a block, just one. If you've got 2 blocks, if you may be struggling with the flexibility back of your legs, then I suggest grabbing 2 blocks. But you definitely just need one for one of the exercises that we're going to be doing. And I have shared, or I will share a playlist with you that that I recommend for this flow. Today's class is a Bird of Paradise peak pose class, which is a standing balance posture that requires quite a lot of flexibility in the legs. So we're going to be warming up quite a lot, and we're going to be building up to this peak posture in the second round of the flow. Before we get there, we're going to spend a bit of time warming up through the core and getting to know the Vinyasa itself. Okay, but before we get into all of that, maybe grab your block, take a seat on top of it, especially if you struggle to sit in a cross-legged shape without feeling pain at the front of your hips. It's the cold afternoon here in Amsterdam, so I'm wearing my beanie and my hoodie, but I feel like I might regret it later on, although it's just too cold to take it off right now. So I might have to remove it halfway through. Let's see how it goes. Okay. Finding a tall, comfortable seat. Resting your hands onto your knees with the palms facing up in receipt or a gesture of being willing to receive whatever the universe has to offer. Feeling your sitting bones grounded into the floor, into your blocks. Feel the length through the crown of your head. Gently draw your chin back. Soften your shoulders down. And start to take your focus to your breathing. So we're going to inhale into our nose. We're going to exhale out the mouth, sighing it out 4 times. Inhaling in through the nose. Exhaling out through the mouth. Noticing that with every breath, there is a birth and a death. As we breathe out, inhaling in the new, inhaling out the old. We're going to come into some block breathing. So we're going to take an inhale in, a count of 4. We're going to hold for a count of 4. We're going to breathe out for a count of 6. We're going to hold for a count of 4. Okay, so I'm going to count you down each time. Let's go. Taking in an inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1, hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time. I'm going to guide you and then I'm going to let you go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold that inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. On your own now. Let's go. Go for 2 more rounds. Last time. Staying for a pause. Good job. Beautiful. Get rid of your block. And we're going to come to lying on our back with your block. Okay. First things first, we're going to place the block between our knees. Our hands are going to reach up towards the sky. We're going to take an inhale through our nose. We're going to exhale, ideally out through the nose as well, creating a ujjayi breath. So what you would think of here is exhaling as if you're trying to mist up or fog up a mirror. Your mouth stays closed. You create the sound of the ocean in the back of your throat. So you're breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the nose, as if you're trying to fog up a mirror. Okay, ujjayi breathing builds heat in the body. Let's take an inhale. Exhale, coming up into a crunch. Squeeze the block between your knees. Inhale to slowly come back. Exhale, come up. Inhale, come back. See if you can really guide your movement with your breath. Exhale to come forward. Inhale to come back. Exhale forward. As you come back, see if you can bring your legs into tabletop position. Exhaling to come forward. Inhaling to come back. Exhale forward. Inhale back. 5 to go. And 4. Last 3. Feeling yourself coming alive with the movement. 2. Last time, stay lifted. Exhale to lift, stay up there. From this position, reach your arms up and down. Circle them overhead and reach them forward. overhead and forward. 4 to go. Overhead and forward. 3, overhead, forward. 2, overhead, forward. Last time, overhead and forward. Take your head down, take your feet down, remove the block. Take a little windscreen wipe of your knees from side to side. Well done. From here, we're going to take our block between our right knee and our right elbow. And I want you to squeeze into the block like you're trying to crush the block. Squeeze your right shoulder blade down. Pull your rib cage down. Get the back of your neck nice and long. Take your left leg and your left arm up. Good. Take an inhale here. Exhale, stretch your left leg and arm in opposition on your exhale. Bring it in. 9. Keep squeezing your knee to your block to your knee through the forearm like you're trying to crush it. Good. Reach. 6 to go. And 5. Stay rooted through your right butt cheek. 4. 3. 2. Last time. Beautiful. Take the left foot down, remove your block, switch to the other side. So block between the forearm and the thigh. Squeeze them down like you're trying to crush that block. Squeeze down through the left shoulder blade. Right leg's going to come up, right arm. Take an inhale. Exhale, straighten opposition. Good, and in. Reach. And in. 8 to go. Let's go. Keep the breathing moving. Feeling that exhalation move through your body, feeling your body vibrate with the intensity of that exhale. 5. And 4. Last 3. 2 to go. Nice. Last time. Bring it in. Right foot down, left foot down. Remove the block. Windscreen wipe. Good. Okay, from here, a little bit of a strange way to grab your block. If you're not using a block, I would suggest getting yourself like a pot or Tupperware or a book even. You're going to take the block long ways between your forearms. And I want you to think about crushing the block. So you're squeezing the block down, squeezing your shoulder blades down. Draw your rib cage down as well. Now it's a teeny little movement. You're trying to literally draw your elbows in towards your body and then up towards the sky. Keep squeezing your elbows in towards the midline. Okay, teeny little movements. Nice. Now from here, take your legs up, suspend them into the air. You're going to see if you can stretch one leg forward as your block and arms go back. Bring it in, come up, try and tap your block onto your thighs. Stretch, reach your elbows back. Bring it up, tap. Arms and legs reach away from each other, and then you come up. And arms, and legs, and up. Go for 6. Don't lose the block. 5. 4. The last 3. Almost there. Really want to fire up your core. 2. And 1. And release. Beautiful, beautiful work. Great job. Okay, last challenge on our back, and then we're going to come into the flow and we're going to slowly start to build. For this again, you're going to need your block in that same position where we try and bring the forearm, or at least the elbow and the knee to the block. Okay. Keeping your left foot on the ground for now, I want you to practice straightening out your right leg as much as you can and then bending. Straighten and bend. So you might feel like when you straighten the leg, you need to lower the block down a little bit. So get that block positioning feeling on point for you. Okay. All right. Reach your left arm up towards the sky. Bend into your right knee. Keep it there for a second. Left leg's going to come up. Well done. All right. A little bit of coordination here for you. Check if your brain is switched on and if you're nice and focused. Take an inhale. As you exhale, you're going to stretch the left arm and left leg away from each other, just like you've been doing. See if you can add on now. You're going to straighten out that right leg as well. So let's go. 8. Try and fight to straighten out the leg. 7. Keep pushing your forearm down into your block. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last time. Well done. Other side. Hopefully that fired a few of your muscles up there in your legs and your core. Okay, let's practice again. Left leg straightening and bending with the right foot on the floor. Just feel it out. Get your block feeling solid. Okay, when it's feeling ready, bend into the left knee. Take your right leg up into tabletop position. And we're going to straighten the right arm, right leg forward on our exhale, and then bring it in. Get that movement going. Right side. Okay, now as you do that, see if you can straighten your left leg. Good. 7. 6. Reach it long. Fight to straighten out that left leg. Keep squeezing into the block. 4. 3. 2. Last time. And release. Very nice. Hug your right knee in towards your body. Give it a little squeeze. See if you can take your right hand perhaps to the outside of your right foot. Grab it, pull it in. Breathe. Maybe straightening out your left leg. Just noticing this posture. We're going to be somewhere near it later on in a standing position. If this feels too much, grab a hold of the back of your leg and hold on to it like that, or the front of the shin. Otherwise, hold your half happy baby. Breathing into your belly. Push the back of the left leg into the floor, slicing it through the earth. And then slowly fold your right leg away. Hug your left leg in towards you. Maybe taking the left hand, the outside of your left foot, grabbing a hold of it. I've already straightened out my right leg, but if that feels like it's too much, bend your right knee and you'll loosen the tension in your hips. Okay, so straightening out the right leg increases the intensity of the feeling. Push your right leg through the floor. Squeeze your left shoulder blade down. Holding and breathing for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then slowly fold it away, straightening out through the left leg and just shake it out. Good. All right, let's roll ourselves up into seated position. Slowly getting ready to come into a little bit more of a dynamic flow. Bring yourself onto your hands and onto your knees. I feel like this is definitely going to be where I start regretting wearing a hoodie, but let's see how this goes. All right. Tuning back into your intention here, bringing your shoulders above your wrists, your knees, directly underneath your hips. Feel the tops of your feet press through the floor. Feel the length through your spine. Let's slowly find a cat-cow, rounding into the spine. On your exhale, inhaling to arch to the spine, pulling your heart forward, reaching your pubic bone back. Exhaling to push the earth away, rounding through the spine. Feeling that each movement, each undulation, almost like the ticking of a clock as time passes by, moving through our spine. Last three, feeling the movement almost like the lapping of the waves on the ocean, everything with its own tempo. Let your breath be your tempo and your guide. Last two. The next time you round through your spine, we're going to tuck our toes under and come into downward facing dog. Pressing the earth forward and away through the heels of our hands. Pedal out through your heels, pushing one heel through to the floor, bending the opposite knee, walking the dog. Let your head relax down. Press your chest towards your thighs. Let your shoulders elevate to your ears. Sending your hips up and back, trying to shine the back of the thighs towards the sky. Letting go of tension in your face. On your next exhalation, ripple yourself forward into plank position. Hold and breathe. Charging up through your legs, feeling the weight in your wrists. Lower your knees towards the ground. Untuck your toes. Send your chin and your chest towards the floor, arching through your spine. Bring your feet towards your bum. Push the ground away, puffing up through the back of your heart. Cat stretch. Keep looking back at your thighs. Slowly peel the tops of your thighs, your pubic bone, your belly, your chest to the floor. Keeping your hands underneath your shoulders for the moment. Roll your shoulder blades back and down. Squeeze your bum, press your pubic bone into the floor. And lift your chest into a teeny little baby cobra. Pushing the floor forward and away. Lifting up the heart. Inhale here. Exhale, press yourself back into shell stretch. Child's pose. And then up and back into your downward facing dog. We do that one more time. On your next exhalation, ripple yourself forward into your plank, charging up through your legs. Exhale, knees down. Lower your chin and your chest down, bringing your heels towards your bum. Inhale, puff up to the back of the heart, cat stretch. Exhale, keep looking back at your thighs. Peel yourself down to the ground. Inhale, shift your hands forward underneath your shoulders. Roll your shoulder blades back and down. Press the ground forward and away. Lift up, cobra. Good. Slowly lower yourself back to the floor. And then press yourself up and back to downward facing dog. Pedaling out through your heels. Slowly walk yourself forward, slowly to the top of your mat until you find a forward fold. Uttanasana. Relaxing your hands, relaxing your head down. Take an inhale to find a halfway lift, lengthening through the spine. Exhale to fold. Inhale to roll all the way up into standing. Circle sweep your arms wide out and around. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. And then hands to the sides. Mountain pose. We're going to take 8 breaths here, feeling your grounding. Tadasana, mountain pose, such a strong feeling, unshakable. Feeling your feet rooting through the floor. While you do that, I'm going to take off my hoodie. Staying with your breathing. Hopefully that wasn't too distracting. On your next inhalation, reach your arms up to the sky, circling them up. Exhale, bring your hands down to heart center, palms touching. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, cactus through your arms, lift your heart. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, hands to shins or blocks of the floor, halfway lift, draw belly in, spine and gaze long. Exhale, fold. Hands to the mat, step back to plank. Inhale, shift your heart forward. Exhale, lower your knees. This time we come slowly all the way down to the ground through that half plank position. Bring the tops of the shins to the ground. Inhale, halfway. Lift up. Exhale, slowly come down. Inhale, press yourself all the way through your knees into downward facing dog. On your next inhalation, reach your right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, send your right knee to your right tricep. And then inhale, up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, send it forward, left tricep. Inhale, up, three-legged dog. Exhale, take your right knee towards your right tricep. And then slowly step your right foot through between your hands, lowering your back knee down. Inhale, send your heart forward. Reach your arms up, Anjaneyasana. Take your hands down on the inside of that right foot. Both hands to the inside. Let your hips gently sway from side to side, just feeling into the tissue of your hips. Nice. Tuck the toes of your back foot under, lift your back knee up. Well done. From here, walk your right foot further out to the right-hand side. Opening up to the right side, twist, right arm reaches up. Take your right hand to your right thigh and gently push it out towards that right-hand side. Charge up through your back leg. Take your right hand down towards the ground again. Spread your arms a little wider, turning your palms out. Shift your weight forward. So I'm doing a little bit of a calf raise here. We're going to come down into a little bit of a lizard push-up. I look to the right as I do this. So it's almost like I'm listening to the floor with my left ear, and I'm pushing back up. Let's do that again. Coming down and up. One more time. And down and up. Lower your left knee down and tuck the toes. Now, from here, I'll angle myself a little more so you can see. From here, I'm going to take my right arm and I'm going to thread it underneath and behind my right leg. So you can see a little better here. I'm going to thread it through like that. Okay, I really want to hug my knee in towards my shoulder, squeezing it like I did that block in the beginning. From here, keeping the back knee down, see if you can lift up the heel of your front foot and then lower it down. Lying a little bit more so you can see. Lift up the heel, lower it down. Lift up the heel, lower it down. Lift up your heel, squeeze your knee in towards your shoulder, and then see if you can pick up your right foot and step it all the way back onto all fours. Well done. Now that I'm facing this direction, I'm just going to stay here. Tuck your toes under. Come into downward facing dog. Breathing here. Inhale, send yourself forward into plank position. Exhale, lower your knees down. Lower your chest down, everything to the floor. Keeping your hands relatively in line with your shoulders. Squeeze your bum, push your pubic bone into the floor, roll your shoulder blades back and down, and lift up into cobra. Pulling your heart forward, maybe lifting your gaze. Exhale, come down. Inhale, tuck the toes, maybe press straight back up into plank, and then downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Inhale, left leg back up. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Take it back up. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. And then step your left foot through to the space between your hands. Lower your back knee down. Untuck your toes. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, take your right hand down. Left arm's going to reach up towards the sky. Tuck the toes of your right foot under. Lift your back knee up. Walk your left foot further out to the left. Take that left hand and push your knee out to the side. There we go. Good. Lower your back knee down. Take your left hand to the floor and see if you can thread your left shoulder behind and under your left knee. So again, just so you can see it a little bit better, thread it under, getting your hand to the outside of your foot, that left hand to the outside of the left foot. Good job. See if you can lift the heel of that left foot up and down. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. 2. Last one, keep squeezing your knee into your shoulder and then see if you can straighten out that left foot, take it back and send it back onto all fours. Tucking your toes under, lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, send yourself forward to plank. Maybe lowering down through a half push up here, coming down halfway. Inhale, pull yourself through to your upward facing dog, squeezing your kneecaps up. And then exhale, press yourself up and back into your downward facing dog. Look forward. Walk yourself towards your hands. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, roll all the way up to standing, circling the arms wide, palms to touch. Exhale, hands down, heart center. Palms to sides. Let's take a few moments here. So I know I turned myself around halfway. I'll turn to face this direction again and just angle my mat a little bit so that you can kind of see maybe a little bit better what's going on in the arms and the hands. Okay. All right. So standing towards the top of our mat, we're going to get a little bit deeper into the flow now. Let's take an inhale, reach our arms up. Squeeze your bum. Exhale, cactus through the arms. Reach your heart forward. Little back bend here. Inhale, reach the arms up again. Exhale, fold. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale, plant your hands down. Step yourself back into plank. Inhale, shift yourself forward. Exhale, lower down halfway. Inhale, pull yourself up. Squeeze your kneecaps up. And exhale, shift it back to your downward facing dog. On your next inhale, rise your right leg up. Right knee, right tricep, send it forward. Three-legged dog. Right knee, left tricep, send it forward. Take it back. Hold yourself in three-legged dog. Option here to pivot onto your left foot. If you're not wearing socks like me, lift your right knee up towards the sky. Maybe you feel light on the fingertips of your right hand. And you can slowly send your right foot back behind you, lifting your chest to the sky, coming into your wild thing. Coming out the way you came, pick up your right foot with control, lift up to the right knee, look at the top of your mat, step your right foot to that top right corner, and lower your back knee down. Need to just remove my sock. Inhale, reach both arms up, Vinyasa. Exhale, both hands down to the inside of that right foot. Squeeze your right knee into your right shoulder. Tuck the toes of the back foot under and lift it up. Nice. Inhale, right arm's going to reach up to the sky. Press out through that left heel. Good. Exhale, take that right hand back down. Turn your palms east and west. You're going to shift your weight forward and come into those lizard lunges again here on the right. So coming down and push it up. Down and up. Last time. Down and up. Now try and keep your back knee lifted if you can. Thread your right arm behind and underneath your right knee. Charge up through the back leg and see again if you can lift up the heel of your right foot and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Nice. Two and one. Good. Lower your back knee down. Lift up the heel of the front foot. See if you can pick up the foot and step back onto all fours. Tuck your toes under and send your hips up and back to downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Inhale, send it up and back. Exhale, left knee, right tricep. Inhale, send it up and back. Holding it up and back. You might feel like you want to play with pivoting on the right foot, letting the heel twist to the right, bending into your right knee. Now, if here you feel like your stance is too long, you can always shorten it, as in bring your right foot closer to your right hand. Getting lighter on your left fingertips. Squeeze your right shoulder blade down, lifting through the left knee. Maybe balancing it on right side. Stepping that left foot slowly back behind you. Working your right leg towards straight for your wild thing. Coming out the way we came, lift up through the left leg. And then slowly step it through left leg to the top of the mat. Nice. Lower your back knee down. Inhale, both arms up. Vinyasa. Exhale, both hands down to the inside of that left foot. Squeeze left knee into left shoulder. Lift your back knee up. Nice. Send your heart forward. Coming into that twist, left arm reaches to the sky. Good. Take your left hand down, turning the palm out, right hand, turn the palm out, shift yourself slightly forward, and we come into our lizard lunge here on the other side. So it's almost like you're listening to the floor with your right ear. Good. I know we skipped it last round, so let's do doubles here. 4 to go. 3, 2. So you got to bend your elbows. Last time. Nice. Keep that back knee lifted. See if you can thread your left hand and arm behind your right. Bring your right hand a little closer. Lift the left heel up and down. Up and down. Think about squeezing your knee into your shoulder. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Lower your back knee down. Lift up the heel of the front foot. See if you can actively pick it up and send it back. Well done. Bring your hands out in front of you. Tuck your toes under and send it up and back to downward facing dog. Look forward, walk, step, or hop yourself forward into a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Circle the arms wide. Bring your palms to touch. And then thumbs down to heart center. Stay here for a moment. Feeling the heartbeat. Feeling maybe a little bit of intensity running through the body. We're going to add a little bit onto that flow. If all those transitions feel a bit much, stick with what we did in the first round. You don't have to do all the wild things and all the other bits and pieces that we add on, okay? Right, let's try one last time. Inhale, circle sweep, arms wide. Squeeze your bum, exhale. Lift through the heart, back bend. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold yourself in half. Inhale, spine and gaze long, halfway, lift. Exhale, fold. Hands down. Step it back to plank position. Inhale, shift yourself forward. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, pull through, upward facing dog. Exhale, rolling over your toes if you can into downward facing dog. Taking 5 breaths here. Pushing the ground away, maybe walking through your dog, getting your stance. Inhale, reach your right leg to the sky. Exhale, send your right knee towards your right tricep. Inhale, right leg reaches up. Exhale, right knee, left tricep. Inhale, right leg up. Keeping it up there. Pivot on the left foot. Bend into the left knee. Squeeze your left shoulder blade onto your back. Reach your right knee up nice and high. Think about keeping the length in your lower back, drawing your belly in slightly. Maybe finding weightlessness through the right hand. Slowly start to control the right foot back behind you, feeling the stretch and opening through the right hip. Allowing the foot to kiss the floor, opening the hips to the sky, heart to the sky. Push down through that right leg to lift up through the hips. Coming back the way you came. Right knee rises. Up. Looking to the top right-hand corner of your mat. Slowly, with control, send your right foot through. Very nice. Framing the front foot with your 2 hands. Lower your back knee down. Untuck the toes. Take this moment here. Anjaneyasana. Nice. Both hands down to the inside of the right foot. Squeeze the right knee into your right shoulder. Tuck the toes of your back foot under. Lift your back knee up. Maybe threading that right elbow behind, or right shoulder rather, behind that right foot. Lifting up the heel of the right foot now. Option to come into your flying splits arm balance. I haven't done it in ages, but I wouldn't mind giving it a go. So you have to shift your weight slightly forward, lift up the right foot, send it forward until you feel maybe weightless in the back leg. Ideally, we've got our head off the ground. Pressing yourself back, up to downward facing dog. Right leg is going to reach forward again. So we inhale, lift the right leg up, so it's same side. Exhale, step that right foot forward and through between your hands. Nice. Not lowering the back knee down this time. Inhale, sweep it up into your crescent lunge. Well done. From your crescent lunge, we open up into warrior two. Keep the deep bend into your front knee, heel to arch alignment through the feet. Shoulders above your hips. Find your extended side angle. So inhale, reach forward. Exhale, you're going to send the left arm up and over. Right forearm rests on the right thigh. Good. Inhale, reverse the way. Right arm reaches up and back. Left hand into the small of your back. Think about keeping the tailbone really long here. Nice. Come back into your warrior two. Good. Slowly from here, take it down a little deeper now. You might need to bring your block to the inside of your right foot. See if you can get your right hand to the floor. Left hand to the floor, pivot on your back foot. So we're back in a little low lunge. Nice. Again, we're going to thread our right shoulder behind our right knee. Good. See if you can possibly take the left arm up towards the sky now and bring that left hand into the small of your back. If this is enough for you, you're welcome to stay here. But if you can, take your right hand, reach it back, and interlock your fingers behind your back. So your hands are holding. You're welcome to stay here, breathe, and when you're ready, you can come out. If you want to take it up into full bird of paradise, take a big step forward with your left foot. You might need to take a few more steps than just one until your feet are relatively parallel. All right, still holding onto that bind. Just letting go to move my hair. Still holding onto that bind. You notice the heel of the right foot. We're able to lift it. Nice and strong here. Start to bring your gaze forward, trusting into that left foot. We're going to see if we can pick up our right leg. Hoping for the best there. Oh, balanced it. Nice. Picking it up, not very gracefully, but it happened. And maybe straightening out through the right thigh. Super deep stretch over the right shoulder. Finding that standing position. And then slowly take it all the way down, bending into the left knee, step to the floor. Release the bind, hands to the mat, step back to downward facing dog. Well done. Inhale, ripple it forward into your plank. Lower down halfway. Inhale, pull yourself through. And exhale, send it up and back to your downward facing dog. Breathing here for a second. Coming to the left side. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Inhale, send it up. Exhale, left knee, right tricep. Inhale, send it up. Keeping it up there. Maybe pivoting on that right foot, bringing the right heel over to the right. Bending into your right knee a little more if you can. You might feel like you need to shorten your stance. So bringing the right hand closer. That's okay. Stay nice and active through the left leg. Reach it up. Getting life through the fingertips of your left hand. Slowly navigating that left foot back behind you. And then when you're able, if it's possible, step to the floor, turn your hips to the sky. Feeling that beautiful dramatic moment. Coming out the way that we came. We lift the left. Good. And slowly step it to the top left corner of the mat. Well done. All right. From here, we're going to thread the left shoulder behind the left knee, trying to find that little bind, or actually the initial phases of that bind. So my left shoulder sneaks underneath behind my left knee. I want to try and squeeze my knee in towards my shoulder, bringing that connection. Nice. Now, if it's available to you, you either stay and hold and breathe. You can lower the back knee down if you need to. Or if you feel able for it, you can come into the flying splits arm balance on the side as well. So for me, I always need to shift my weight forward. I'm going to see if I can straighten up through that left leg, coming down, bending into my right elbow, shifting the weight forward to lift up through the right leg. Right glute is active. And then we push back up. Not as strong on this side for me. Okay. Well done. Lowering your back knee down. Inhale, reach both arms up. Take a brief little Anjaneyasana. And then we step it back to downward facing dog. Tuck the back toes under. Step it up and back. Breathe here. Okay. We come forward with the left leg again. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, step that left foot forward and through. Straight away, we come into our crescent lunge. We inhale to reach both arms to the sky. Nice deep bend in the front knee. Back knee can also be bent as well, whatever works for you. Turn it into warrior 3, or warrior 2. Turn that back heel in line with the back edge of your mat. Arms long. Think about squeegeeing your feet towards each other through the floor. Okay, inhale, reach it forward. Exhale, let your left elbow rest on your left thigh, right arm up and over. Inhale, back to warrior 2. And we're going to reverse our warrior. Inhale, reach it forward again. Exhale, right arm into the small of your back. Left arm reaches up and over. Inhale, back to center. Nice. From here, we're going to slowly reach it down, maybe to a block. Left hand, fingertips tickle the floor. Maybe you can get that palm flat on the floor. Right hand follows. Pivot on your back foot. So both hands on the inside of that left foot again, with the back knee lifted. Thread your left arm behind. Finding that weird little bind again. You might be able to take the right hand into the small of your back and clasp your fingers behind your back. Okay, so notice my back foot, it's slightly turned out, okay? Looking forward to that space where you want your right foot to be. You're going to see if you can take a nice big step, step, step. Good. Lift the heel of the left foot up. Now, listening to the shoulder, listening to yourself, maybe you can slowly start to pick it up into standing. And maybe straightening out through that left leg. Bending it through. And then slowly coming down the way you came. Controlling it to the floor. Good. Release your bind. Hands come down to the ground. Step it back into your plank. Inhale, shift your heart forward. Exhale, slowly lower down. Halfway, you're welcome to come to your knees. Inhale, pull yourself through. And exhale. Back to downward facing dog. Taking 5 breaths here. And then we lower to our knees, keeping the big toes touching, knees wide. Into a little child's pose. You're welcome to untuck your toes if you like. If you like the toes stretch, keep the toes tucked. Feeling that breath move through your body. When you're ready, untuck your toes, sit it back into normal child's pose, sweeping your hands back to hold onto your feet, keeping your forehead on the ground. Relaxing through your shoulders. Well done. Bring yourself up. Let your left hip come to the ground and send your legs out in front of you, finding a straddle. So we haven't really been here at all today. We have a bit of a countering moment to rest or to stretch into our inner thighs, toes to the sky. We take an inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, slowly reach your arms forward and hinge, trying to keep your back flat. So as you come forward, try not to round into your spine. Imagine somebody literally taking you by your shirt and pulling you that way. So keep your back nice and flat. You can rest your fingertips on the ground. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, fold. Last 2. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, fold. And last time. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, fold, and keep it low. Breathing into the back of your body. Slowly walk yourself up. Last little bit. I'll turn to face you again, but keep your legs where they are if you can. We're going to inhale, reach our right arm out to the right. Exhale, take your left arm under and thread it through. Stretching up and over to the left, bringing it up. Okay, 2 more times that side. Right arm reaches to the right. Keep your sitting bones grounded. Exhale, come up and over. And through. Last time. Inhale. Exhale. Up and over. Holding it here. Use your bottom arm as leverage to help you stay open. Now slowly square off towards your left leg and fold. Slowly walk yourself back up. Other side. Left arm to the left. Inhale. Exhale, come up and over. Bring it up. Inhale, reach. Exhale, thread up and over. Good, last time. And inhale, reach. Exhale, thread up and over. Use your bottom arm as leverage to push into your inner thigh to open you up. Keep breathing. And then square off towards your right leg. Starting to relax the muscles in your face. Walk your hands up, lifting your chest, closing your legs, and setting up for our final position, our Shavasana. Maybe hugging your knees to your chest for a moment, maybe taking a little rock from side to side, and then allowing your feet to come to the ground, stretching your legs out long. And finding this resting position. Just noticing your thoughts for a moment. All the twists and turns that we went through in class, even the distractions where you felt you could push yourself, where you felt you needed to hold back. Just having a moment of gratitude for yourself for knowing what's best for you and your body. Going into the rest of your day, week, year, trusting that little voice of intuition that guides you through each and every moment. Letting go of breath, letting go of our thought, just feeling the ground behind us, feeling the earth support our body, feeling into the present moment, what is right now, just this moment. Allowing yourself to receive the peace of the immersion into just being present in the moment. Not needing anything, not needing anyone, just being. If you need more time, please take it. Slowly come back to your breath. Take a nice big inhale. Exhale, side out. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, side out. Maybe opening your eyes if they were closed. Feeling that awakening moment Another tiny little rebirth. Inhale, reach your arms overhead, stretch through your toes, take a full body stretch. And exhale, come to your favorite side, bending through your knees and rolling onto one side. Taking a moment here. And then when you're ready, pressing yourself back up. I'd like to thank you and close today's class with a final breath. So let's take an inhale, collect the breath together. And exhale, bring your palms to touch, thumbs to your heart center, and bowing your head down to your practice, to the sacred practice of yoga and what it can bring to us. To yourself, thank you so much for practicing with me today, through taking off the hoodie, through the funny little arm balances, and all the realities of life. Thank you so much for joining. Keep practicing, keep showing up. Well done for pressing play, and I hope you have an amazing day further. Thank you so much. Bye.